Hello everybody, I am Alka Jolly. Once again, I am here to explain all the back exercises and question answers of lesson 5 Going to the Village of your book English Reader. In my previous video, I had explained the lesson Going to the Village thoroughly, and those who have not watched the video, do watch the part 1 video of Going to the Village in order to understand the lesson, because it's very important to understand the lesson before you start doing all the back exercises and question answers. So now let us begin with the back exercises. So let's do word meanings first. The first word meaning is keeps glancing, means keeps looking out. And the next word meaning is courtyard, means an open area inside a house surrounded by walls. So these were the two word meanings from this lesson. Do learn them. Let us begin with the lesson exercise A. Tick the correct options within the brackets. Read the question very carefully, and it's very important to understand the question. So in the bracket, two options are given. You have to choose the correct option. Number 1, Nitya and her family were traveling on a train in a bus. Nitya and her family were traveling on a train. Those who had listened to the story, they must know that Nitya and her family were traveling on a train. Number 2, they were going to buy a farm, visit their relatives. So they were going to visit their relatives. Number 3, Nitya's aunt ran a girls' school or raised calves and ducks. So Nitya's aunt ran a girls' school. Number 4, uncle and auntie lived in a high-rise building or house with a courtyard and well. So uncle and auntie lived in a house with a courtyard and well. Number 5, Nitya's aunt or uncle drove the tractor from the station. So Nitya's aunt drove the tractor from the station. So once again, I am going to read all the sentences with the correct option. Number 1, Nitya and her family were traveling on a train. Number 2, they were going to visit their relatives. Number 3, Nitya's aunt ran a girls' school. Number 4, uncle and auntie lived in a house with a courtyard and well. Number 5, Nitya's aunt drove the tractor from the station. So let us do now exercise B. Read these sentences and answer the questions. Now, two sentences are given. This is number 1 sentence and this is number 2 sentence. And there are 3 questions based on each sentence. Number 1 sentence is, they work on the farm, and the questions are, who said these words and to whom? Who were they? What did they grow on the farm? So these are the 3 questions based on this sentence. Number 2 sentence is, when we were young, we used to sit under the trees at night. And the questions based on this sentence are, who said these words and to whom? Number 2, what else did the speaker do when she or he was young? Number 3, why do you think the speaker and listener or listeners were talking about this? So these are the 3 questions based on this sentence. I have done this exercise separately, so let me explain from here. So this is exercise B. Read these sentences and answer the questions. Number 1 sentence, they work on the farm. The question is, who said these words and to whom? Answer, mother said these words to Aditi. B part, Who were they? Answer. They were Uncle Naresh and Auntie Rujuta. C. What did they grow on the farm? Answer. They grew sugarcane and rice on the farm. Let us move to sentence number 2. When we were young, we used to sit under the trees at night. Question number 1. Who said these words and to whom? Answer. Mother said these words to Nitya. Second question. What else did the speaker do when she or he was young? The speaker used to sit under the trees and listened to grandpa's stories. They would sleep under the trees when it was very hot. Next question is, why do you think the speaker and listener or listeners were talking about this? Answer. They were talking about this because they wanted to tell their children about village life. So these were the answers based on the questions, based on the sentences. Now let us do exercise C. Answer these questions. These are a bit longer answers. Let us read question number 1. Why did Nitya and her family travel to the village? Answer. Nitya and her family travelled to the village to visit their uncle and aunt. Question number 2. Why did Nitya's aunt and uncle start the school? Answer. Nitya's aunt and uncle started the school so that the girls in the village could study in a school nearby. Question number 3. Describe the house in which Nitya's aunt and uncle lived. Answer. The house had trees all around it and a courtyard in the center. There was a well at the back of the house. Question number 4. Why did Nitya's uncle say that the tractor would not go through the fields? Answer. Nitya's uncle said that because it might have spoiled the crops. I will repeat the answer. Nitya's uncle said that because it might have spoiled the crops. So these were the 4 question answers. Now let me move to grammar section. Articles. Here it is the definition of article. Define articles. Give examples. The words a or an and the are called articles. The words a and an are indefinite articles and the word the is called a definite article. Example, a dog, an apple, the sun. So this is the definition of articles with examples. I'll explain the articles after a few minutes after doing these exercises. Now let us do exercise E. Solve the crossword with words from the lesson. To take a quick look. It means glance. The one word for this is glance. Next is a farming vehicle. That is tractor. A place that is used for waiting at a railway station. This place is called platform. So you can write these words at this place also. This is called across the place and this is down. So these 3 sentences, phrases are across. You have to write here. Now, like to take a quick look, number 2. Here it is number 2. We can write here G, L, A, N, C, E. Next is a farming vehicle. This is number 4. Here it is. You can write here T, R, tractor. Number 5, a place that is used for waiting at a railway station. Number 5 is written here. You can start from here. P L A T F O R M, platform. Now this is the next one. A roofing material made of dried plants often seen in villages, that is thatch. So this is number 1, down. Look here, number 1 is written, you have to write like this, down. T H A T C H, thatch. Next is an open area surrounded by walls. It is called courtyard. This is number 3, down. So number 3 is written here and this is down. We have to write downwards. C-O-U-R-T-Y-A-R-D, courtyard. So I am going to repeat. To take a quick look, glance. A farming vehicle, tractor. A place that is used for waiting at a railway station, platform. A roofing material made of dried plants often seen in villages, thatch. An open area surrounded by walls, courtyard. Exercise F. Now use the words you wrote in exercise E to fill in the blanks. So these words that you wrote in exercise E, glance, tractor, platform, thatch, courtyard, you have to use these words and fill in the blanks given in exercise F. Let us start exercise F. Number 1. Aditi dashed outside the window to check if it was raining. Aditi glanced outside the window to check if it was raining. Glanced means to take a quick look. Number 2. A dash is used to till the land on a farm. A tractor is used to till the land on a farm. Number 3. Dash, tiles and cement are different types of roofing material. Thatch, tiles and cement are different types of roofing materials. Number 4. The people waited on the dash to receive the chief guest. The people waited on the platform to receive the chief guest. 5th is, it is hard to find a house with a dash nowadays. It is hard to find a house with a courtyard nowadays. So, I am going to repeat all the sentences. Aditi glanced outside the window to check if it was raining. A tractor is used to till the land on a farm. Thatch, tiles and cement are different types of roofing materials. The people waited on the platform to receive the chief guest. It is hard to find a house with a courtyard nowadays. Now let us move to grammar section. Here articles are explained. Let us read the explanation. I have already given you the definition of articles. So let us read the explanation given here. The word the is an article. It is used before a particular person, place or thing. So as I already told you that the word the is a definite article. It is used before a particular person, a particular thing, a particular place. For example, who is the President of India? The President is a particular person. Who is the Chief Minister of the state? Who is the Chief Minister of Punjab? Who is the Prime Minister of India? So, we use the before the particular person. Next example is, have you seen the Taj Mahal? Taj Mahal is the famous monument, particular monument. So, we will use the article before the Taj Mahal. Have you seen the Taj Mahal? Next example is, where did you keep the atlas? So, atlas is a particular book. So that is why we will use the article. Where did you keep the article? The atlas. So this is the particular person, this is particular place, and this is particular thing. The is also used before the names of the following, before the names of rivers, for example, the Ganga, the Yamuna, the Nile, before the names of seas and oceans, for example, the Pacific Ocean, the Indian Ocean, before the names of mountain ranges, for example, the Himalayas, before the names of certain countries, for example, the United Kingdom, before the names of famous buildings, for example, the Taj Mahal, the Red Fort, the Golden Temple, etc. Before the names of holy books, for example, the Bible, the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, the Quran. Before the names of newspapers, for example, the Indian Express, the Hindustan Times, the Tribune. So some more examples are given here. The Nile, it's the name of the river. The Pacific Ocean, name of the ocean. The United Kingdom, this is the name of country. The Bible, name of holy book. So now I am going to explain you where to use article a and an. A means one, an also means one. So a and an articles are used before the singular noun, whereas the article we can use before singular noun as well as before plural noun. So all of you must be knowing about vowels and consonants. So how many vowels are there? There are 5 vowels: A, E, I, O, U. And what are consonants? Apart from 5 vowels, the other letters like B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. All these are called consonants. So where do we use a? A is used before the noun with the starting sound of consonant. For example, boy. B. B is the consonant sound. So we will use the article a boy. A toy. T. T is the starting sound and the starting sound is of consonant. So we will use a. And orange. O. O is a vowel sound. So before vowel sound, we will use an orange, an apple, apple, a is the starting sound and it is the sound of vowel. An umbrella, a is the starting sound of umbrella and it is a vowel sound, so we will use an umbrella. So let us begin doing the exercise. I hope all of you would have understood where to use a, an or the. Exercise: fill in the blanks with a, an or the. This is exercise I. Number 1, dash Himalayas. Himalayas is the particular range of mountains, so we will use the Himalayas. Number 2, dash pin. So p, the starting sound is p and it is the sound of consonant. So we will use a pin. Number 3, dash umpire. Starting sound is a and it is the sound of vowel. So we will use an article, an umpire. Number 4, dash Red Fort. This is a particular monument. So we will use the Red Fort. The article will be used with the famous monument. Number 5 is dash river. So starting sound is r and r is the sound of consonant. So a article will be used, a river. 6th is dash tiger. Again t. T is a consonant sound. So we will use a article, a tiger. 7th is dash alligator. starting sound is A, alligator, A, and A is vowel sound. So we will use an article, an alligator. Next is dash Quran. So Quran is the famous holy book, and before the holy name of holy books we use the article. So the Quran. Number 9 is Ganga. So Ganga is the name of river, so we will use the article, the Ganga. 10th is dash week, ver. Ver is a consonant sound, so a article will be used, a week. 11th is ear. So this is also a consonant sound, so we will use a. Next is friend, fur. Fur is also a consonant sound, so we will use a article, a friend. So now I am going to repeat all these blanks. Number 1, the Himalayas. Number 2, a pin. Number 3, an umpire. Number 4, the Red Fort. 5 is a river. Number 6, a tiger. 7, an alligator. 8, the Quran. 9 number, the Ganga. 10th, a week. 11, a year. 12, a friend. So that's the end of all the exercises. I hope all of you would have understood all the exercises and do learn all the word meanings and the definition of articles. Also revise all the back exercises including all the question answers. And this is time to give you reminder that those who have not watched part 1 video of the lesson Going to the Village, click the link given in the description and do watch and understand the lesson, because it's very important to understand the lesson in order to do all the back exercises and all the question answers. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll be soon back with the next topic. Till then, bye bye and have a great time.